throat is like really dirty. Hey, so I got this, I mean, like, I have to really kiss ass to anybody that may subscribe to me, like, I have to kiss ass for such a small amount of subscribers. It ain't happening. No, I don't kiss ass. I don't thank everybody. If I was on a live stream, why would I sit there and say hi to every single buddy? But I guess I tried. When I first did live stream, it was boring. Doing it on unboxing right now. It takes too long to say hi anyway to every fucking buddy. If you have one of those giant channels, not that I have one, but if you have a giant channel or, you know, let's say 40,000 subs, I guess it's a technique they use to try to continue to increase their subs. Positive energy does work, but sometimes it's also falsified. The positive energy. I had somebody tell me don't judge the other day. I was like, dude, what do you think? How do you think an investigation is? Because they judge. They judge every little aspect of what they're looking for. That's how it is. I mean, there is no delineation. A fucking investigation is judging. It's also, you know, profiling. It's the same, one and the fucking same. Okay. Why did I say that? Because COVID is going to sterilize the inoculation from COVID is going to sterilize everyone. It's going to turn your DNA into RNA. Have fun with that, dude. That'll mean everybody that passes by makes contact with you, you know, with moisture of some kind, like that, you're going to fucking make them sterile. It's going to pass it on. Because you'll no longer have DNA in there. It'll be RNA. There's no experiment to know what RNA does. We do know one thing. You can't breed with RNA. So anybody that thinks they're doing the right thing these days, they're just fooling themselves. And they are the biggest, you know, I hate to say it, but it's almost like a giant conglomeration of schizophrenic people that think they know what the fuck's up. Okay, it's mild biological warfare. We have an act in the U.S. We probably started it. I hate to say it. We probably started it and just had China agree to start it over there because they need to thin their population. We knew enough to, you know, have whatever. And what I think is going on is they're giving a fake inoculation to the dignitaries and a real one, which is not inoculation. Look it up. It's done got the patent for an inoculation. So they can't even technically call it an inoculation. And with some of these talk show hosts, with everything they say, the one thing they leave out is that it is, you know, not an inoculation by definition. What does that mean? That means everybody's going to get inoculation when it's not one. Well, what is it? Why don't you go investigate it? It's not legally an inoculation. Now, the guy on the radio had one thing right today. He said, if this happened and Trump was president, everybody would be ripping him 472 assholes at the very least with their complaints about what he has or hasn't done about it. Whereas these fucking conglomeration of Democratic fucking liberals are just plain, you know, follow the carrot, motherfucker. I'm the elite, you're the little dog. Follow the carrot. Or the mule in that case. Okay. Unboxing. That's what this is, unboxing. I was just talking about, let's see, COVID and the inoculation doesn't have a legal right to call itself one. Yeah. So I'll get probably, I wonder, how far will YouTube go before they just start denying everyone that talks the truth, you know? Anyway, how you doing? I'm doing fine. Here it is, my skateboard I ordered. And that's what this video is about. I was just ranting there a little bit. I just have to keep reiterating that because people just don't get it. And I'm not real, you know, I'm pretty smart, but I'm not like, I had to learn from others, but I also had to delineate who's who, you know, about it all. So this is, oh wow, this is pretty good, man. Look at that. Okay, now the skateboard, because I kind of, it's a DB, let me make sure, DB longboard. It's a called a Cloud Ride. It's not, obviously it's not electric or anything. Wow, it looks like it's got fucking Atlas truck. Wait a minute, it's got Atlas trucks. Are you kidding? Oh, those look, that's the Atlas limb. And, wait a minute, hold on a second. Hold on, that's the Atlas logo. That's weird. Anyway, so what happens is the best immune system will, pretty much take care of it. But the thing is, you get the inoculation, there's growing numbers of people are getting all kinds of negative effects, and diverse ones at that, from what they call an inoculation, which it's not. I have to say it so you guys will understand. Okay? I'm a warlock, so I know these things, okay? I knew these things ahead of time. I told everyone this shit's a dog and pony show to get you guys all to cooperate. And that's exactly what's up. Everybody's cooperating. They're all scared. And, obviously somebody with no power to think for themselves or little power to think for themselves is going to, wow, it rolls pretty good. Not as good as I could make it roll because I got better stuff. There it is. And I'm going to give it a review after I'm done. Brand new skateboard. I was going to put a, ooh, that tape came off. Darn it. Don't do that. It went on. It went back on. So I'm going to give it a review. But in the meantime, I think this is a 37 inch? Yeah. 37 inch DB skateboard. I don't know what they call this thing, but it doesn't really, I don't think it has a name, does it? No, just a DB. I don't know. There is a name for it when I order on Amazon. I'm not going to go look it up. Looks like the trucks maybe, God, those do look like Atlas, but they don't. They have the same logo, but they don't. I don't see the Atlas. Yeah, let me make sure. Oh, yeah, Atlas. Perfect. That's the trucks I like to use, actually. And these are probably, since they're Atlas, they're probably 180s in width, but there's no telling. I'll have to look at it. These tires they gave me, this was kind of like a quick shelf bought, more or less like pro board, but it's meant for you to mess with, make it better. Now, if I want to make it better, obviously, like a lot of guys, they'll get better trucks than Atlas, but I like Atlas, so I mess with them. What works, Now, because when you get a new skateboard, the wheels won't spin fast because the oil in there, they put in their factory oil. I've told this so many times to people, it's just garbage. So you have to take the wheels off, clean it, put them back on, and if you have better bearings, use them. And I do got built-in spacer bearings. I don't remember what the specs were when I ordered this, if it had built-in spacers for the bearings, and I don't really care because I got it all that here. And so it's got like a divot in the middle. I don't know if you can see the divot. Hold on, let's see if we can get the divot in there. Anyway, there's a divot, a slight divot in there. So it rises in the middle here, but it's just a divot here in the middle. It's concave. Concaved is rather mild. It's not too radical or anything, which is fine. Let's see. Tape seems to be wanting to come off. They could have done a better job there, but I think it'll stay when I get on it. And I guess the little sand pattern's all right. Anyway, this was just an unboxing, and I thought I'd throw in a couple political affairs, since the CDC isn't really designated to make mandates and make demands about the entire country. It's against constitutional rights. And no matter how many times they get caught with their pants down, Fauci, over here in America, CDC director, I think he should go to jail. He said that we had to do that with this is that. Now it's being found out it's not even a technical inoculation. So, well, it has been found out. Many lawyers got together and found out this patent does not equal a inoculation. Can't even legally call it an inoculation. So whenever people tell me, oh, that guy's channel, he's fucking nothing, he don't got no subscriber, he says a lot of shit, he don't get nowhere, nobody subscribes, that's because they push me back and keep pushing me back, push me back, push me back. They don't want an algorithm coming from somebody intelligent like me. They don't want an algorithm to slam from somebody intelligent like me. For instance, they used to let people that were just starting to get popular for whatever, as long as it wasn't, something they couldn't monetize them for if they wanted monetization. But look at Jericho Green. He don't get monetization. He does not get any money, obviously. He does sell gear, green gear. Jericho Green. Go to his channel. He's a smart guy. Let's see. Liberty Beacon. Let's see what's called. Liberty Beacon Project. you'll learn about this stuff. Okay, these are lots of lawyers and people that are super smart. And when I say I don't believe everything from academia, I do believe certain things, and you know, stuff like what legally constitutes an inoculation, stuff like that. Yeah, I believe stuff like that. You know, if it's not legal, then it's not legal. So how do they keep calling it inoculation? You tell me. Shadow government? I look at it like this. There's a whole bunch of the miners from way back. They took over the country covertly when we signed all those papers back then. Because you got to remember, we were a melting pot. It happened so quick. All the foreigners just said, okay, we'll just play along. And then, you know, of course, we'll run the country from behind the veil. And we'll make them do what we want. We'll, you know, like puppets, we'll do this, we'll do that, and we'll send so much disinformation that nobody will really know what's what. And then, you know, if we do have to lie about something, they're not going to want to investigate it because most of them are kind of lazy. Yeah, that's how they think. You know, that's how they think. All right, so anyway, it's got a wolf on it. Pretty cool. You know, pretty cool board. And Atlas trucks, wow. So the board would tax about $180 or something like that, so that's really cheap for a 37-inch board, and I'm going to give it a shot. I did think that it wouldn't be a bad thing to take my board down, and I apologize for this. I'll take this shit off. I was going to, you know, try to stick with boards that are 38, 39 inches, but you just can't find them. And if you can, let me know. But the reason why is because, I don't know, I'm a big guy. I feel better with a bigger board. But this one shouldn't hurt, and it might even be more controllable. Now, they got some real weird bushing setups on here, so I have to look into it. It looks like they got the same durameter on both of them. That ain't going to work. That's what happens. Factory boards usually are complete garbage, but this came from a reputable dealer, DB Longboards. So I went ahead and did it just because it was affordable, and I got extra tires if I don't want these. These tires are Ride Cloud, but they feel so slippery. The urethane it doesn't have the rough lines that I like. So, but sometimes those tires can also ride well, but these are a little small for me. These are a little small. Let's see what the millimeter is on these. Okay, it's 78 millimeters, and okay, 69 millimeters, and 82 millimeters. So 82 millimeters, I guess, you know, whatever. I don't care. I'm not a tech on this stuff, but I get mixed up when the tires look like they're almost the same millimeter both ways, you know. But no, I think it's 82 right here from top to bottom. And what was the other one? 69 from side to side, okay. And Cloud Ride, that's what these are called. It'll be a first time. I'm going to take it out on these bearings just to see how it rides, but I don't really want to. I should replace the bushings right now. It just doesn't feel right to take something somebody in a factory put together unless I put it together. And even the wheel wells on this are kind of mild, so I'm not sure. If I would have to use risers on this probably for sure. Anyway, peace out.